Hi, YouTubers. So, something kind of damn important, which basically is a very interesting rant. So, yes, buckle up, guys. This is going to be a big rant. So, if you're wondering why my tongue is red, it's because I just ate candy. So, it's not what you think it might be. Big ass cigar for life. Just being silly ass like a big ass cigar. So, anyway, yeah, I just ate some Skittles. And, yeah, so that's why my tongue is red. It's not because of you know what. So, anyway, enough of that shit. So, basically, I want to talk right now this very interesting rant. So, big rant, guys. This rant has to do essentially with the eternal debate, which is more unattractive, being obese or being a smoker or tobacco user. Buckle up, guys. Big rant. So let's start off with the two obvious points. So clearly, being either is not only unhealthy, but obviously unattractive. Being a heavy smoker or a heavy tobacco user, like chewing tobacco, like dipping tobacco, or any kind of tobacco use, to a lot of people is very unhealthy, very fucking unhealthy, and also very, not only fucking unhealthy, but very fucking unattractive, to a lot of people, a shit ton of people. So, and then you have, being obese, overweight, morbidly obese, super morbidly obese, super fat, fat ass like the big ass cigar. And that is not only extremely unhealthy, it's also very unattractive to a lot of people, a shit ton of people, as much, even more than being a smoker or tobacco user. But I want to talk about right now which is more unattractive. And there is no one answer to this. It's not like there's one fucking answer to this. It's an eternal debate. It will always be debated, and it's pretty much 50-50. So a lot of people would say being a smoker or tobacco user is a lot more unattractive, and I'm talking, when I say smoker or tobacco user, I'm not talking about someone who smokes like one pipe a week, or like 2 or 3 cigars a week, or has like an occasional pinch of snus or chewing tobacco. I'm talking about heavy cigarette smoker, smoking going, barky cough, coughing up, mucus like phlegm. Coughing up all kinds of, crap, coughing up all kinds of crap, just, hacking their brains out, raspy, horsey voice, person's probably only a couple of years away from developing, cancer. So that's what I'm talking about. And when I say people who are overweight or obese, I'm not talking about somebody who's carrying around like 10 extra pounds or even 50 extra pounds. I'm talking about somebody who's 400, 500, 600 pounds, who can't wipe their own asshole, who can't wipe their own fucking butt crack, when they take a piss or a shit, it's like, that's what I'm talking about, somebody who's sweating, sweat stains here, sweat stains on their armpits, sweat stains, smells like, cheese and cheddar and onions. That's what I'm talking about, what I'm fucking talking about. Which is more unattractive? In my personal opinion, like my asshole, everyone has one, I would have to say, if I had to just pick one, I would probably say, I'm not really sure, actually. I'm really kind of, torn 50-50. I mean, I am obese myself. I'm about 60, 70 pounds overweight myself, but I can still wipe my own butt crack. It's like, and I am a tobacco user, a user of cigars and pipes, big ass cigars, big ass pipes. I typically smoke once a day, occasionally twice a day. It's like, but I don't smoke cigarettes. I haven't smoked cigarettes for a damn long time, since 2013, actually since 2010 for the most part. And yeah. So I haven't touched a cigarette for years, nor have I, nor am I like, 400, 500 pounds. I'm obese. I have high blood pressure. I have cholesterol issues. I also have a fatty liver, a fibrosis liver, but neither am I like, 500 pounds. I can't even tie my shoes. I can't even wipe myself when I go to the bathroom. It's like, of course I have the colostomy. So that's a little bit different with me because I have the colostomy. So, but the whole point is, yeah, it's a hard choice because it's like, I know people who are super heavy smokers. A lot of people actually in my family are like that. So, and yeah, it's like, it's not pleasant being around somebody who's going, who's hacking like that, and also has a super hoarse voice and reeks like cigarette smoke. I mean, I've been around people, even at work, who are heavy smokers, and they smell like a fucking ashtray. It's like, like a fucking cigarette ashtray. It's really fucking nasty, honestly. It's not like, somebody who smokes a couple cigars a day or even a couple cigars a week. It's like, it's really fucking nasty, for a better word. It's like to be around somebody who smells like a fucking ashtray. And then you have, people who, for example, are severely morbidly obese. I knew somebody in high school. I won't mention the person's name. I won't name names. That kind of shit. It's like, in that person in high school, it's like not very pleasant to be around him. Probably couldn't shower very well. It's like, he kind of definitely had some BO going on. It's like, wasn't particularly pleasant to look at his gut hanging out. It's like, it's like, yeah, it's like, I'm not really sure which is worse. A lot of people would say being obese is a lot more unattractive. We're talking about being unattractive here, fucking unattractive. A lot of people would say obesity is a lot worse because at least people who are smokers can wipe their own butt crack. It's like, a lot of people would say smoking is worse because it's the number one killer, worldwide. Each year, 6 million people die from smoking, but each year about 6 million people die from obesity. So, yeah, it's like, it's really hard to gauge because both smoking and obesity are terrible habits. I mean, it's like, there's nothing healthy about obesity. There's nothing healthy about smoking, any form of tobacco use, There's nothing healthy about any form of, being overweight, obese, morbidly obese, super morbidly obese, super morbidly obese. There's nothing fucking healthy about it. Every part of it is just being unhealthy in general. It's the same thing as being an alcoholic, being a drug addict, being a gambling addict, being a sex addict, It's just, unhealthy in general, fucking unhealthy. So I'm not really sure. It's really 50-50. So I'm really torn between the two. I couldn't personally say I would say maybe being obese, but that's just my hunch. So anyway, it's really up to you. So please post comments below in the comment section. And please tell me, which do you find more unhealthy, or more unattractive, more unattractive, which is, obviously both are unhealthy, but which do you find more unattractive? Do you find people who are obese, and do you find people who are smokers more unattractive? And one last thing, this is not me encouraging people to be mean to people, so I'm just asking your personal opinion, like, what is your personal opinion on this topic, like, which do you find more unattractive? This is not a green light by any means to start like doxing people, harassing people, bullying people, cyberbullying people, and start writing a bunch of hate comments. So please keep the comments clean. Please don't swear in the comments, because obviously YouTube will remove that. So only light profanity, only like damn in hell. So it's like, please keep the comments clean, no swearing, and please no like hateful like bullying comments. Like, no comments like, oh, stupid fucking fatty, or stupid, fucking smokers, like, please keep the comments respectful. I'm just asking for your personal opinion on this topic. So, like, your asshole. I'm not asking for you to start, like, doxing people or harassing people, like, bullying people or anything like that, because obviously YouTube has very strict rules regarding that. So, anyway, pretty fucking cool. Bye.